I always get asked by you guys who listen to the podcast or watch my YouTube channel and follow me for some time about either do I do business coaching or do I have recommendations for a business coach. So for any of you guys that have ever wanted to work with me on building your business, listen up. I am so excited about this training that I'm offering. It's called From Entrepreneur to Executive. It's an executive leadership training for faith-based entrepreneurs. I hate in this online entrepreneurship landscape, this conversation is all about the grind, sales, marketing, all of these different segments of the company. And what's missing in the conversation, in my opinion, is how to effectively be an executive. When you start these businesses, you give yourself this title of CEO and president, but these are actual jobs with actual roles and responsibilities. And we have way too many founders who are behaving as founders who don't understand the jobs that come with being a C-suite executive in your business. So what you're doing is you're unintentionally leading what you founded into being a statistic, right? Over 18% of businesses fail within the first 18 months. We know this. And over 80% of Black-owned businesses fail within the first 18 months. We are not falling into that statistic, especially not as people of faith, because we operate with an advantage of God being the CEO of our businesses. And so in addition to making sure our spiritual life is intact, we need to make sure our executive life is intact, and we are being good stewards over the vision that He's given us, and we are developing the skills necessary to build foundations for companies and organizations that are going to last. And you know what's interesting? If you look up the reasons why the statistics are that way for businesses who fail, is because of lack of cash flow, lack of funding, not researching the competition, lack of demand for the product or service. And all of these are things that are covered on the executive side of building a business. You shouldn't get to launch before you realize that there's not a demand for your product or service. You shouldn't get to launch before you realize that you don't have the cash flow to sustain what it is that you're starting. All of this is done in the foundations of building your business. And so I would dare to say that the lack of being good executives is why 80% of Black-owned businesses are failing and why 18% of everybody else is failing as well. So again, I don't want you guys to fall in that statistic. When I got my master's in business, it was because I wanted to learn how to be an executive. It doesn't teach you how to be an entrepreneur, but it teaches you those skills that you need in order to lead a company. What every business needs to have in order to beat the statistics. We're going to be talking about how to make that transition from entrepreneur to executive. I get it. So you're like, Tatum, I started the company. I've started this business. I've been grinding. I'm building. But how do I make that transition into the executive side? We're going to talk about that, and I'm going to give you everything that you need to successfully do it. The training is free. It's happening on August 3rd at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All you have to do is go to blessedandbossedup.com/training in order to register. Again, it's free. It's live. You'll be able to talk to me in real time, ask questions in real time. You'll be able to connect with other like-minded entrepreneurs who want to accomplish the same thing. Go to blessedandbossedup.com/training, and when you register, instantly you're going to get a business budget planning template. So you'll have something right away that you can dive into to help get that step one into being an executive. So again, blessedandbossedup.com/training. I will see you on August 3rd at 7 p.m. EST.